You're tuning into Black and White Sports on YouTube. The no-holds-barred truth on sports. The main event starts now.
I'm back. Rudrance for Black and White Sports. Let's talk about Gavin Newsom's chaotic California. We've got a story here involving girls basketball, and a guy that went absolutely nuts decided to punch several of the girls basketball players and then decided to pull out a gun. I mean, it should not surprise us. Riverside County, Democratic County, and the People's Republic of California. Speaking of People's Republic, I think Biden may finally shoot down the spy balloon. You're only like 48 hours late or a week late or something, depending on what you want to listen to. Man punched several girls basketball players during game, brandished a gun, police say. LA Times. It all started with a scuffle during a girls basketball game last month at Centennial High School in Corona. Players from the opposing teams, the Centennial High Huskies and Santiago High School Sharks, tussled for the ball. After a foul was called, a few players shoved one another. Then police say a man jumped out of the stands, ran onto the court, and punched several of the girls. My God. After someone else in the crowd restrained him, he walked to his car in the parking lot, pulled out a handgun, and pointed it at several students and threatened to shoot them. Corona police said in a statement, he fled just before officers arrived. I'm sure out there, they'll probably pick him up and then let him right back out. The Corona Police Department on Friday identified the man as Thaddeus Brooks, 39, of Paris. Brooks was arrested at his home on Thursday on suspicion of making criminal threats, brandishing a deadly weapon, being a felon in possession of a firearm, possessing a firearm on school grounds, and child abuse. Good God, throw the book at him, never let him out. Booking records show that Brooks is being held at the Robert Presley Detention Center in Riverside in lieu of a $350,000 bail, and said he has a court appearance scheduled for Monday. According to San Bernardino County Superior Court records, Brooks has several felony convictions. I'm sure he does. He pleaded guilty in 2006 to battery causing serious bodily harm and pleaded guilty in 2009 to making criminal threats. He also pleaded guilty to multiple drug possession charges over the years. I always thought pulling out a gun was automatic terroristic threat. I remember it being that, at least here in Texas, a few years ago, it was considered a terroristic threat to pull out a gun like that. During a search of Brooks' home in Paris on Thursday, authorities did not find any firearms, the police department said in a statement. Corona Police Sergeant Jason Walden said in an email to the Times on Friday that Brooks was, quote, related to a player on one of the teams. So I decided to pull out a gun because I didn't like a call. Playing in the January 24th game at Centennial High School, he said the police department was not naming which team. Walden said the Brooks injured 3 girls. My God. Ages 16 and 17 on the basketball court. Quote, while in the parking lot, the suspect pointed his handgun at several more female students and threatened to shoot him. We're talking about a real piece of work here. Walden said those girls, he said, were ages 13 to 17. God, what an asshole. The Corona Norco Unified School District said in a statement Friday that the girls' basketball game was in the fourth quarter when the melee began. This incident was extremely upsetting, and we want to make it clear that CNUSD does not stand for any behavior that threatens the safety of our students, staff, our community, the district said. The district said it would be implementing additional safety measures at indoor athletic events, including increased law enforcement and staff presence and medical detectors. No re-entry will be allowed for people to leave, and bags will be subject to searches. They need to do something. I just don't know if in that state they're going to do enough. We know how they view crime. The criminal is elevated to almost hero-like status, and the victims are, well, they're to blame somehow. We don't know how that works. We can't figure it out, but it's where we are as society, especially in a Democratic state like Gavin Newsom's California. Wow, what a scumbag. I'm going to pull a gun on a bunch of little girls. It should not surprise me after we witnessed the hate crime that took place on the bus the other day, where the two boys beat the hell out of the little girl, and I hope they throw the absolute book at them guys and treat them as adults, is what I hope to see in that particular case. It's Thunderdome out there, folks, and this is repulsive. Tell me what you think, black and white sports fans. Biden may shoot down Xi Jinping's balloon. Only 7.5 days too late. Peace, I'm out. He was worried about Hunter. Till next time, Black and White Network supporters, make sure you go over and check out the Black and White Network merchandise store. 25% off USA First. 25% off USA First. Go now.
Thanks for watching the show. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to tune in next time on Black and White Sports.